What is up, you guys? Welcome to the channel, and thank you so much for clicking on the video. As you can tell by the title of the video, we're going to be watching and reacting to the first ever video that I put on this channel. Now, if you are subscribed to a good amount of people on YouTube, you've probably seen this style of video before, so I am by no means making this up, but I get a lot of people that ask me, I want to make a channel for weight loss or just a YouTube channel in general, and I'm kind of nervous and I'm kind of scared. I don't really know much about filming and stuff like that, and what I always tell them is that if you are going to start a channel, just understand that your first few videos are probably not going to be the best. You're probably going to be super awkward on camera, and I think that by watching this video with me, you guys will understand how bad I was and how nervous I actually was when I first started my channel. So a little bit of backstory before we jump into the reaction. When I first started my YouTube channel, the first video that I ever recorded was at my friend Brian's house. This is the guy, he has his own YouTube channel, I'll link it down below, but he was the guy that pushed me to even make a YouTube channel. I had an Instagram, and he just told me, like, you need to make a YouTube channel. And when I first started, I didn't have my own laptop, I didn't have my own camera, I didn't know how to edit videos, I knew literally nothing about making YouTube videos. So if it wasn't for him, he was literally the guy that shot this video and the guy that edited this video. Pretty much he's the guy that started my whole, YouTube channel, YouTube career, I guess you could call it. So I owe a lot of where I am today to Brian, so if you're watching this, Brian, thank you, man. You're the best. But with that being said, he had this setup where he had like a studio with lights, and he had a really nice camera. And you can imagine, for me, this is the first video I've ever recorded. Like, the most I had ever been in front of a camera was on Instagram when they just released video. I was like filming videos in my room, like, hey guys, here's a tip for weight loss. That's all I knew was just, my cell phone. And then fast forward to this video you guys are about to watch. There's like 3 lights on right in front of me. There's Brian and his brother are standing right there with cameras. So I was so nervous, like so nervous. And I think it will definitely come across, but it was definitely a very strange experience. But again, super thankful for Brian and for his brother for getting me into YouTube, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I am today. But I'm gonna stop talking. Let's get into my first ever video. Hey guys, just wanted to say thanks for coming by.
Look at that hair.
This is a new channel that I'm making. First of all, I wanted to introduce myself. My name is John Glod. Obviously, the reason you're here is hopefully to learn a little bit about losing weight, to learn about fitness. The reason I feel like you should maybe subscribe to my channel
75s
is because I have been there. I've been overweight. I'll throw a picture up right here about how big I used to be. I used to be at my heaviest.
First ever transformation picture I ever made.
So I'm about 5'8", 5'9" a good day. So that's a big boy. I was a big guy. So I've been there. I know how hard it is, but I do know how to lose weight. So, and I want people to learn from me, through me. I can show
I've been lifting
you
for maybe about like 6 months at this point.
Tips, little tricks to help losing weight go a lot smoother, a lot easier. It's my passion now, helping people realize kind of how much potential everyone has within themselves. That's what I want to show you guys. So if you just give me a chance, let me show you.
If you guys can tell, I'm wearing the same shirt
I really hope
in this talking part as I was when I was working out. So I'm not sure if you guys heard what I just said at the very end of that video, but I said, look how buff I am. Now, a lot of people ask me what I say at the end of all my videos. That's what I say. I say, look how buff I am. And that's where it came from. My very first video. So what I was doing was, Brian's brother LP was filming me, like filming B-roll for the video that you guys just watched. And he was like, just, be funny, like just, flex or do whatever. And I remember I said like, oh yeah, look how buff I am, just as a joke. And I remember when Brian was editing the video, he was gonna cut that out. He was gonna like, take it out. But then I was like, no, put it at the very end of the video. And he said, joking, but he said like, well, if I put it at the end of the video, you have to say that at the end of every one of your videos. And 3 years later, I'm still saying, look how buff I am at the end of my videos. It's crazy to think that 1 minute and 14-second video is where this whole channel started. And it's kind of cool that what I wanted to do at the very beginning of this channel is still what I'm trying to do now, which is, help people lose weight and do it in a healthy way and help them understand how to do it and, obviously give you guys inspiration, but also be able to give you guys entertainment. I just never thought, seriously never thought that I would be
where I am today. When I started this channel, like I didn't start this channel to become someone that has as many subscribers as I have. Like I literally started it because I would get so many questions on my Instagram that I couldn't answer in just an Instagram post. So I just thought to myself, well, I don't really see, like I see a lot of people that have YouTube channels that have been, you know, went from skinny to big or have always been kind of fit and are just super aesthetic now and they look great, which is awesome, but I never seen someone that had a channel that started from being really heavy and trying to lose weight and trying to share, you know, the issues with that and the difficulties and, you know, give people tips and tricks on how to lose weight, especially how to lose a big amount of weight from someone that's been there before. And like that's why I started this channel, and like I really can't explain how much that decision has shaped who I am today and shaped my life and changed my life, and how thankful I am. And just, I seriously, like I'm not trying to get all cheesy right here with you guys, but I am just so incredibly thankful and blessed to do what I do and be able to help so many people. And I had absolutely no idea, looking back on the John that, you know, just filmed that video 3 years ago, no idea I would be where I am today, and I'm just so happy. But there it is, you guys, me reacting kind of, I know I'm not the best reactor, to my first ever video that I put on this channel. I just wanted to make a video that was a little bit more light, a little bit more fun, and you know, I had a lot of fun making this video. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. There was one other thing that I wanted to say. Oh yeah, look how buff I am.
Obey the warning signs, and when there are flashing lights or wigwags, don't attempt to cross until they come to a complete stop.